You know, Shelby Oaks may sound like the kind of place where you'd buy antiques or homemade apple cider, maybe a rocking chair with an odd stain. But this week we wander into the woods of Shelby Oaks for the 2025 theatrical horror mystery written and directed by Chris Stuckmann. Starring Camille Sullivan as Mia, the film follows as she obsessively searches for answers after her sister Riley vanished while investigating the titular abandoned town with her paranormal web series crew. Did Shelby Oaks plant the seeds for a new horror filmmaker to grow? Find out on this episode of Good Film Hunting.
Biggity bam.
Yeah. Would you like to hear from our sponsor?
Yes.
This episode brought to you by Paranoid Pines Recovery Cabins, a peaceful woodland retreat for people who need to decompress after a long week of work, family stress, and ignoring obvious warning signs. Our cozy cabins include fireplaces, rocking chairs, scenic trails, and that special kind of silence where you suddenly remember every scary thing you've ever seen. Book today and enjoy our off-season special. Stay 2 nights, question reality by the 3rd. Paranoid Pines Recovery Cabins. Rest, relax, reconsider.
Paranoid Pines, when you have a sign of the times, we can help you relax and take a small rest. When you got a problems, we are the best. Come to Paranoid Pines, your home away from home. Haunted.
Haunted. That sells it at the end.
Haunted. Yeah.
You had me till that came up. I was like, I'm gonna book a Oh, I'm not now.
Oh, maybe not.
The blinking lights didn't throw me at all.
Ow, cramp.
Gary,
Cramp.
oh, yeah, there it is. Do it.
On a hammy. Okay,
Write it out, Gary. Write it out. Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Do you want to talk about your involvement in this movie, or do we do Rotten Tomatoes first? How do you want to do this?
Let's do Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I'll go ahead after that.
And we can do our ratings if you want. Okay, so Rotten Tomatoes has it sitting at 55 with the critics and 53 with the audience. So in their eyes, it's rotten. That's not great. That's not where you want your film to sit. Gary, I have this sitting right here.
That's exactly where I have it, Andy.
Okay,
that good. Yeah.
So, and I have some notes on it, but you want to talk about what your involvement is with this film, how this film came into our purview.
Well, Chris Stuckmann is a YouTuber. He's been doing reviews for a long time. Anybody that knows the name would know that he was a movie reviewer who also in his part-time or as a hobby was writing and wanting to actually get into the business.
It's just like us, minus the writing part.
Minus the actually doing stuff.
Actually doing it.
Getting things on film and getting it picked up by,
clicking buttons and stuff.
So when he went to finance this film, he did it through Kickstarter.
Which I love this whole idea. You've got me on the Kickstarter thing now.
Yeah, it's great. You can,
because you've done this before.
You can be a part of bringing something to life. And I was one of the backers, not a huge backer, but I was in there.
$5 is $5.
No, I'm not going to tell you how much.
$1.50 is $1.50.
I'll only say that I did pay enough so that I could actually see a screening of the film with Chris Stuckmann. So we were there at the Andy, you weren't able to make it, but
it was up in Cleveland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I wanted to go so bad, I couldn't make it.
Friend of the show, Jeff, was able to go. We had a good time.
Jeff.
Got to see the film with him. He did a little Q&A after, and we learned a little bit of behind the scenes about the film also. Got to tell you, it's a much different experience seeing it with the filmmaker. I'm sure you've probably done this before on occasion because you've got the person responsible right there in the room with you. So, and it doesn't affect, and even being a backer didn't affect my judgment of the movie, but it does make it's a different viewing experience. It's like when you go to a film and nobody's into the movie and you're trying to concentrate on it, there's that element of there's something else in the room that affects. Yeah. And you wonder, how's he receiving this? How's the audience, are they biased at all or anything like that? My rating for the film, I will say, the last time I saw the movie prior to, was it 2 nights ago?
Yeah, you just rewatched it.
I just rewatched it to make sure I was up on it, and I'm glad I did.
Because you saw originally in October, right, of last year?
That sounds right.
Is that correct? Because I remember I was out of town.
It was like the week before, I think it actually ended up being released. I think the last screening that he did was in Cleveland. He's from Ohio. He's up from the Cleveland. He's here from lives in the Cleveland. And I think he was wanting to kind of have it in his hometown for his last one. So yeah, it's been that long since I'd seen it. I did enjoy the movie then, but since then we've had other movies from YouTube people coming out, and even though you don't want to, you kind of judge it against that.
Mm-hmm.
So my recollection of the movie was, I liked it. There's a lot of things I did like about it, but did it rise up? Is it worth the 50 something percent that you said that Rotten Tomatoes has it? And I don't think that's fair. I watched it again a couple nights ago and I realized how many things, in fact, I actually understood some things I missed way better. And it's a lot better than I remembered it even. So it isn't without flaws, but
sure.
And maybe it's because it tries to do too much at once, but there's a real underlying, mythology that he's built into the movie that upon first watch, I didn't really grasp all of it. Because again, you're there with everybody and it's just a different viewing experience. And I don't know that everything completely sunk in the first time I saw it. So I really enjoyed the movie. I'd like to talk more about certain things about it, but that's the story.
I'll come back to my go-to with this kind of filmmaking. This has a Blair Witch feel to it in this fact of, and I like that. And the reason I always say Blair Witch is that I believe Blair Witch was the first one that really kind of did this found footage. There may have been earlier, I don't know. Don't come at me. I don't care. Blair Witch is the one I'm going to refer to because it was the big one. Yeah. And I enjoy this. I'm really into these indie filmmakers. Gary and I were into these. We support indie authors, independent music people because we wanted to a lifetime ago be independent art writer, musicians, something.
Any of them.
So I'm a big believer. You need to feed the arts and you need to support these young people that are creating. And this is hopefully his first of many films. And I enjoyed it. I think 55 is a little unfair. I mean, is it a 90? No, it's not that. But this is a solid film, and if you can find it, you should definitely check it out if you like these found footage kind of films. I mean, like you said, the mythology. He's building a good story here. Did he write this?
Yeah. I think he co-wrote it with. I mean, it was his idea, and it was co-written.
So this is the part where I would say where you might, and again, I don't know if the guy's a good writer or not, but this is where sometimes you might get the outside help of another writer or someone who is a better writer, but not a filmmaker. You and I have done some collaborating stuff where, you write it better than what I'm trying to say. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like that's what, and this I think suffered a little bit with that. He maybe could have had some better writing. The writing's good. I'm not knocking the writing, but maybe develop the story a little better, and it would have maybe got a little higher rating. But it's good, and I hope this guy does more. I'm excited to see what else this guy does. I had a couple little things throughout the movie that I enjoyed. Kind of moving me back a little bit. I'll say there's a scene, Gary, if you remember, you just saw it recently, where at the front door, didn't see coming.
Right.
A bit of a whoa, hold on.
Can I comment on that scene before you go to another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, go ahead if you got more to say.
No,
about
I just got a couple little things.
I want to say one of the things that I found intriguing about this movie too, that I'm sure it's been done to some degree, but this is a couple different movies in one. Mm-hmm. You've got the documentary because it starts as a documentary being filmed about this. You've got the found footage element where you've got the YouTube videos and stuff that Riley as the paranoid, what's the name of the group? The paranoid, I don't even remember off the top of my head. But her little paranormal group, you've got them that they've got stuff from YouTube that they put on there, which by the way, I think he did post on YouTube many years back as part of leading into the story. You've got the found footage then of extra stuff that they filmed that was not put on YouTube. And then you've got the real movie itself, which they're interwoven throughout which I thought very interesting because that moment and it takes place during that scene. Everything's a documentary to that point. And as soon as that scene happens, it cuts to a theatrical film.
Mm-hmm.
and the credits start rolling, and it's got a completely different look to it all of a sudden. And
Yep.
I just thought that was really an interesting way to do that.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And the thing is, I'll say this, Gary. Uh, we just recently did a review of a film called Do Not Enter.
Yeah.
I would tell you to see this thing 10 times over Do Not Enter.
Oh,
And
for
Do Not
sure.
Enter was a similar concept of an idea. It's paranormal. People are scavengers going into old buildings and something happens. This film was done way better than that. And that was a big Hollywood budget film.
Yeah.
Again, if you go back, if you want to see our review of that one, you can watch it. But I would say this is a better film than that one.
I'll definitely watch this, not that.
Absolutely. I love the idea behind this film. I love the concept of this film. Guy did a really solid job. I mean, again, look forward to what else he does. One of the things I'll put that I didn't like, and I've seen this in other films. This isn't just him. I just don't buy this trope. This thing is, the there's a scene, and then the one, I think the main girl, there's blood all over her face and her shirt and stuff,
Yes.
and it never gets wiped off.
Yes. That's in my notes.
I'm sorry. I don't care who you are, that gets wiped off. Now I know it's
Right.
done to project the, oh my god, the shock, the terror. I get it. That gets wiped off. Unless you're Jackie Kennedy Onassis and your husband was just shot in front of you. That's a different story. She kept that outfit on because she was, but this I don't buy. At some point you at least did this, like clean my
Right.
face up. I get the shirt stays on, fine. I got that. That's just, it's to me, it's I don't want to say it's lazy. I don't care for those tropes. It's the same with this superhero tripod landing. I hate it. Stop doing that. Nobody lands like that when they fall to the ground. Like stand and slowly rise up. It doesn't happen.
Maybe
Stop.
if they're heroes, Andy. Maybe if they're heroes. No, I've got the thing too. My note is, why didn't she wash off the blood?
It's the first thing I wrote down. I was like, wipe your face off. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I eat crackers and I wipe my face off.
That was one of my notes from the first time seeing it too. I
Yeah.
will say another thing. Now this is nitpicking stuff towards the movie, and I'm
Right.
sure those were choices. We're going
Yeah.
to do this because, like you said, it shows the shock of the
Right.
moment, and I don't buy it. I don't think in real life it would be go play that way.
I immediately
Whatever.
would have wiped my face off. Immediately.
I've been like, I don't want this dude's blood on. But anyway, why did she go alone? Why did she go at night? Those are my other two notes. She goes to locations in it.
Yeah, I got a note here that says house in the woods. There's no way I'm going in there.
She chooses to go alone, and she
Nope.
chooses to go at night.
Yeah.
And again, I understand the choice. It's not as dramatic in the daytime. There's a couple creatures, I want to say, that show
Yeah.
up. Not quite as foreboding if it's in the daytime. I get it. But maybe make that a little bit. This might be part of the writing part,
I just think, like you said, realistically, like you're asking me to suspend reality, and I will, but to a degree, like this isn't a galaxy far, far away, and I have to completely suspend reality. This is somewhat based in reality, and I don't care. I mean, I don't know of anybody who would just by themselves, like, yeah, I'm going to go into this house or by myself in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
When like I'm trying to track down someone that's missing or whatever. So again, that's just nitpicking. That's a knock. I get it. It's a choice. The only other note I really have, Gary, is that to me, I thought it moved a little slow in the middle. Like I
Yeah.
found myself getting a little like, okay, let's move forward. Again, we've not made any films. I'm sure if we ever people would criticize the crap out of this guy. Again, you did a great job with the movie.
Mhm.
Please don't, if you ever see this, don't take it wrong. Just pace, move a little faster, or find something to punch up the pacing. And just in the middle, there was some stuff was great. I had a few jump scares. I get it. Well done.
Interesting note on that. The movie itself is only around 90 minutes long.
Yeah,
I-
it's about
I
my limit.
Well, I think the reason it feels that way is there's a big opening, like 15 minutes or so of the documentary portion
Yeah,
that has given you sort of the background of everything.
yeah.
I don't know if that is better if that played a little faster, maybe. I mean, again, this is all nitpicking stuff, and it's stuff that
Right.
it is not it doesn't cut the film down enough to say not to see it or anything. Because I was amazed at how much I really enjoyed seeing it a second time.
Yeah.
To move to some good notes, though, I will say the acting in this is really, really good. He got good acting from everybody. And there's a scene with Keith David in it that I just think he did such a great job in that role.
How do you get him?
I know. From what I understand, he came in, did his scene, out. Yeah. He just
I get it. Good on him, man.
He's just he just nailed it apparently the first time, you know.
Yeah.
If that was the only take, it's pretty damn good. So, and we recently talked about him with They Live when we did our cult classic thing about that. So, other notes I have, it did at some point get picked up with from Mike Flanagan. He became an executive producer. Andy, I don't know how familiar you are with Mike Flanagan.
Well, the name's
if you've watched any of the
blank.
Well, for Netflix, you've got The Haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
Midnight Mass, The Fall of the House of Usher. All great series.
His wheelhouse.
Also, Dr. Sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So we've talked about him from that. And a film called Oculus, but I think I've seen that. I don't recall off the top of my head though. But so they ended up coming back and getting some additional kind of assistance with this. And Neon picked up the distribution rights, I believe, and I think it was Neon, yeah. And so it ended up, being quite a bit bigger, I think, than he had intended with the initial Kickstarter.
So, do you know anything else? Is he working on? I don't put you on the spot, but have you kept up, or does he give you updates on like, hey, this is my next project? Because I know when you back it, sometimes you get updates with that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything off the top of my head. I don't know.
You're dead to me.
Sorry. I would like to know though, because I am interested to see his next project.
Yeah, and I'd like to know because I would probably be like you. I'd probably back it a little bit. Again, it's a little bit here, but if you get enough people throwing a little bit of cash at you, then these people can make these films because we need the arts.
One tiny note that I want to note, in the this is silly, but when I first saw it at the theater, when it comes up and it talks about Dark County, Ohio, I actually inside did a little eye roll, an internal eye roll of really Dark County. That's what we're calling it. And learned right after the film was over during the Q&A section that is actually a county in Ohio.
Gary, County. So you're saying you didn't have that class in junior high? We had to memorize all 88 counties of Ohio.
No.
I did.
Did you? If I did, I skipped. I don't know.
I only know the 3 counties around where we grew up. I could not tell you another county in the state of Ohio, but we had a teacher, Mr. Steely is his name, and he made us memorize the 88 counties of Ohio.
Wow. For what purpose?
I don't know. It was a class. It was like a civics class or something, social studies or something. But yeah.
Does anybody know the name of all the counties?
I'm not even sure what county I live in here in Nashville. I swear there's 2 major counties, Davidson and Williamson County, and I'm never positive, which I think I'm in Davidson, but I'm not positive.
Yeah.
But I'm sure someone's like, well, you're an idiot. I am.
Agreed.
It's mm-hmm.
But you didn't grow up there, so.
I didn't grow up here, and it's just not important to me to know what county I live in. I mean, I guess it should be, but I don't know. I'm rambling on in the words of Led Zeppelin. Ramble on.
Yeah, this was a little bit longer of one, but with good reason. I think it was.
Go see this one, kids. Go check it out when you can find. I don't know. Is it playing? Is it streaming? Do you know what's going on? And is Neon becoming like an A24? Are they starting to become one of these distributors or Blumhouse?
Yeah, I mean, I think they probably.
I feel like I seen Neon. Was Neon involved in something else we just recently saw? Did they do Backroads? Backroads.
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't have I'm just not going to look it up right now.
Was it Obsession?
Everybody can Google that. I just want to say,
hey, listen, if you want to know why Gary and I laugh so much, if you haven't found the burnt peanut on TikTok, do yourself a favor, or YouTube.
Jeez! We did it! Hooray! Okay, all right, yeah.
We should do one about burnt peanut. We should review him.
It's
stupid, and yet we're obsessed with watching this character. The burnt peanut.
We're done.
The burnt peanut.
Okay. You'd think this was the middle of the night and we're slap happy, but we're not. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let us know below if you saw Shelby Oaks. What did you think about it? Hey, if you're a backer of Shelby Oaks, let us know in the comments too. It'd be interesting to hear from the back.
Jeff, didn't you go see it?
Jeff went and saw it. There's like over
expect some
14,000 people that backed that film, so surely none of them are subscribed to this channel. But thanks anyway, and
They should.
you should go check it out wherever it's streaming, and come back here and let us know what you think. Right, Andy?
Exactly right.
What I said. Thanks, everybody. Catch you next time.
Yay.
This has been a Touch of Madness production, brought to you by the creative minds at Tommy Twins Media.